A wise man once said, the true test of a student's knowledge is not just about the writing. It's about how they can vocalize it, how they can act it, and how they can defend it. And that is why Engineering and You this quarter is bringing you a different dimension of showing you the knowledge that these students in Ogun State have about engineering and STEM-oriented subjects. We do this by debating on various societal issues and their connection with engineering. My name is Miriam Usman. This program is brought to you by Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon FNSC in collaboration with Nigeria Society of Engineers, Abeokuta branch. Now that's the program for you today. It's going to be interesting. For the past couple of weeks, we've seen different students come to compete to show you what they truly know about engineering. But they do this also alongside with impartial panel of judges, representatives from the Nigeria Society of Engineers. Please meet the judges on the program today.
Hello, good evening, Miriam. I am Engineer Timitokwe Aboiji, member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers.
Thank you. My name is Engineer Dr. Abeokuta Musa, FNS, a member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Abeokuta branch.
And I am Engineer Lushino Agbaji, MNSC. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you, our impartial panel of judges. We also do this alongside our timekeeper, who is sitting gracefully to kickstart this activity with us. Hello, timekeeper. Today, the competition will be featuring two schools. We have the AMINAT International College, Abeokuta, and the Abeokuta Girls Grammar School. They will be competing in STEM-oriented subjects to tell you what they know about this subject. You know it, I know it, but this is going to be amazing. Please stay with us. Nigeria as a country, just like every other country, is faced with diverse challenges. One of which is transportation. And when we talk about transportation, we cannot but collectively agree that as Nigerians, we have over the years experienced series of inquiries in this thing we call premium motor spirit, that you can also call fuel. Year in, year out, administration by administration, Nigerians are always lamenting the cost of fuel. This directly or indirectly affect human activities in the country. The topic of conversation today, the topic of debates on this program today is electric cars the solution to transport system in Nigeria? Despite all of these conditions we have faced in terms of purchasing premium motor spirit, a lot of Nigerians still need a solution there. And that's why we are featuring this topic on the program today. Do you think electric cars are the solution to the transport system suffered by many Nigerians all over the country? Well, to take us further on this debate today, I have two competing teams. By my right, I have Abeokuta Girls Grammar School. And by my left, we have the AMINAT International College. What we have on the program today is girls versus girls. It's not a matter of different genders competing, but to show you what girls can say and to show you what girls know about engineering. I will be exiting the stage now for this debate to commence fully.
We live in a time when the world is shifting from pollution to preservation, from fossil fuel dependence to cleaner, greater, and greener alternatives. Nigeria must not be left behind in this global movement. Today, I will prove to you that despite our challenges, electric vehicles are not only possible in Nigeria, they are affordable and practical in Nigeria transportation system. I would like to give honors to whom they are due to. Good day, Honorable Chairman, respected panel of judges, worthy opponents, my attentive audience. I am Abeokuta. I am a student of AMINAT International College. Today, I rise to firmly support the motion which says our electric vehicle a practical solution for Nigerian transportation system. What are electric vehicles? Electric vehicles are also known as EVs, are automobiles that run partially or entirely on electric power. To begin with, Nigeria is rich in renewable energy potentials. The country receives an average of 6 to 7 hours sunlight daily. This presents a huge opportunity for solar-powered electric vehicle charging stations. In fact, companies like Max Energy and Possible Electric Vehicle in Lagos are already using solar-powered bikes and charging stations, reducing dependence on our national and our unstable national grid. Also, the electric vehicle reduce fuel cost. With the removal of fuel subsidy, petrol price has increased, reaching over 800 naira per liter in many areas. Electric vehicle offer cheaper alternative. Therefore, furthermore, electric vehicle help reduce pollution and improve public health. Cities like Port Harcourt, known for black soot pollution, suffering from the effect of diesel and petrol emissions. According to World Health Organization, air pollution contributes to over 114,000 premature deaths yearly in Nigeria. Thank you.
To my wonderful co-speaker, you said electric vehicles are affordable, but are they really affordable? Have you ever been into a vehicle and then you got choked because of the smoke coming out of the vehicle in front? Well, this is Nigeria. We experience this every day. Everyone wants to use an electric vehicle, probably because they are rich, or maybe they just want to feel among. Either ways. But the main question is, are electric vehicles a practical solution for Nigerian transportation system? Well, it's a deep question, but let's find a reply to this. As a well-cultured African child, I'd like to give honor to it is due. Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, co-speakers, ever-listening audience, ladies and gentlemen. The personality standing before you is Ambassador Ajibade Damifure, a bona fide student of Abeokuta Girls Grammar School Senior, and I'm here today, 2025, to speak on the topic that states, are electric vehicles a practical solution for Nigerian transportation system? What are electric vehicles? Electric vehicles are cars, buses, or bikes that uses electricity instead of the regular petrol or diesel. They use batteries that could be charged just like the way we charge our mobile phones. Solution can be defined as a way out of a problem. Electric vehicles are used in different countries. Examples of these countries that has adopted the use of electric vehicles are Germany, Korea, Spain, Japan, among others. According to the International Engine Agency, IEA, it was stated that 5% of vehicles sold in the year 2020 were electric. 9% of vehicles sold in the year 2021 were electric, and then it moved to 14% in the year 2022. Can electric vehicles be a practical solution for Nigeria's transportation system? Can they really work well in Nigeria? Here are some points to prove to you that electric vehicles are not a practical solution for Nigerian transportation system. Firstly, poor electricity supply. One of the biggest problems Nigeria faces is lack of electricity supply. Where even in big cities, many people use a generator to power their just to give them light. So when there is no electricity, how would people be able to charge their electric vehicle? Well, the electric vehicle is just a waste. Then to my supporting speaker, to my co-speaker. Around the world, electric vehicles are no longer a luxury, they are a necessity. China leads the global production. Norway has over 80% of new cars as electric, and even United States cities are using Tesla electric vehicles for police patrol. This global shift is driven by the need for cleaner air, lower fuel costs, and modern transportation. Hence, the need to adapt electric vehicles adapt electric vehicles into Nigeria's transportation system. Before I proceed, I would like to give honors to these who it deals with by saying Mr. Chairman, sir, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and the audience. I stand to further justify the position of my chief speaker that electric vehicles are a practical solution for Nigeria's transportation system. In Nigeria, we face significant challenges on transportation system, such as chronic traffic congestion, pollution from fossil fuel combustion, and a dependency on oil. As an oil-rich nation, it is vital we also lead in renewable energy alternatives. The adoption of electric vehicles can help address these issues. Electric vehicles produce zero tailpipes emissions, which helped improve the air quality in our densely populated cities like Lagos and Abuja. Second, in terms of accessibility, electric vehicles can also represent a cost-effective option for average Nigerian. While the initial cost of electric vehicles can be high, the long-term savings on fuel and maintenance present a compelling financial argument. With a significant rise in fuel price. Okay. Now here in Nigeria, we are already witnessing the adoption of electric vehicles. Management of University of Lagos on Monday, December 16, commissioned on 10 sets of electric vehicles as for use within the campus.
Well, to my co-speaker, you mentioned that other countries like America use electric vehicles, but the question is, can this really work well in Nigeria? Our protocol is only extended. The personality standing before you is none other than a bona fide student of that great school that raises girls with impeccable character and academic excellence. Abeokuta Girls from Senior. My name is Emmanuel Marvelous, and today we all gather to discuss a crucial issue affecting the Nigerian system, which is, are electric vehicles a practical solution to Nigeria's transportation system? Well, while electric vehicles have potential benefits, I believe they are not a practical solution to Nigeria's transportation system. Let's take a look at our infrastructure challenges. Nigeria's infrastructure is woefully unprepared for the widespread adoption of electric vehicles. I mean, look at our roads. Our roads are in despair, and our power grid is unreliable. And also, without a stable and efficient power supply, any potential benefits of electric vehicles are greatly diminished. Also, moreover, the development of charging infrastructure would require a substantial investment, which should be rather spent on more pressing issues like road infrastructure, or public transportation. Also, we have the economic feasibilities. The economic feasibilities of electric vehicles in Nigeria are questionable. Yes, why the long-term savings of fuels are attractive? The high upfront cost of electric vehicles makes them inaccessible to many Nigerians. Without significant subsidies or financing options, the adoption of electric vehicles will only be limited to a small segment of the population. Also, we can take a look at other alternative solutions that perhaps we should focus on improving our existing transportation system rather than jumping into the bandwagon of electric vehicles. Investing in public transportation, improving road infrastructure, or even promoting fuel-efficient vehicles can yield more immediate and more tangible results. These solutions are tried and tested, and they have worked well and have made a real difference in the daily lives of the Nigerians. While electric vehicles have potential benefits, they are not a practical solution to Nigeria's transportation system at this time. Thank you.
Well, my co-speaker mentioned about electricity supply. Electricity supply can be amended through government intervention, support, and investment. In fact, statistics have been has shown how intentional Nigerian has been to overcome these challenges. Also, the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, in partnership with Oando Energy Limited, introduced electric buses and charging stations, also a part of pilot program in May 2023. Also, in March 2025, the Sterling Bank PLC introduced the Nigerian first publicly available electric buses and charging station in Yaba, Lagos. In conclusion, electric vehicles are not only possible in Nigeria, they are affordable and practical, making them a cleaner and safer for our urban environment. Thank you.
To my wonderful co-speaker, you were talking about electricity, but let us not only focus on electricity alone. The high cost of EVs. EVs are still expensive. Not many Nigerians can afford to buy an electric vehicle. Even the smallest electric vehicle costs millions of naira. Then how do you want us to go with EVs? Only if the government intervene or the price of EVs come down, many people will not be able to buy electric vehicles. Also, bad roads. There are a lot of bad roads in Nigeria. Instead of focusing on bringing electric vehicles, why don't you make sure that we make a good road? Because it is this road that and again, EVs cannot handle potholes. They are very sensitive. It is these potholes in our road that spoils our vehicle and make them bad for our environment because they cause air pollution. Instead of focusing on EVs, let us just focus on making a good infrastructure and constructing new road. Electric vehicles are calm, they are quiet, and they are good. But are they really good for Nigeria as at now? Nigeria is still an underdeveloping country. We cannot yet adopt the use of electric vehicles because we have not yet gotten to the stage. Thank you.
In conclusion, renewable energy solution solar powered abundant in Nigeria. Electric vehicles are abundant in Nigeria. Nigeria has approximately 15,000 to 20,000 electric vehicles on its road. According to National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria has electric vehicles accounted 4.22%, 5.40%, 7.22% on cost of sales of electric vehicles in 2020, 2021, and 2022, respectively. In conclusion, renewable energy solution solar power are abundant in Nigeria.
So while electric vehicles have potential, we must not ignore the practical challenges that lie ahead. Yes, the environmental benefits, they might seem compelling, but they must be weighed against the backdrop of our existing infrastructure. We need to focus more on our road infrastructure and also our existing public transportation. So in conclusion, we need a more programmatic solution so that it can be implemented effectively and efficiently. So in conclusion, while electric vehicles have potentials, they are not yet a practical solution for Nigeria's transportation system at this time. Thank you.
Well, that's it on the program today. I know you have seen these students perform in various ways of defending that topic. Is electric car the solution to Nigeria's transport issue? Well, you know if that is a yes or no. But it is not my duty to tell you which of the team will be emerging as the winner on the program today. And I'll hand you over to our impartial panel of judges. Hello, judges.
All right, thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for the excellent presentation. Both teams had excellent presentation of their arguments. And of course, kudos to Abeokuta Girls Grammar School for your confidence and composure. I must commend that. We all know that electric vehicles are still, a long-term project that Nigeria still needs to grow into. It can be a long-term solution, but the fact remains that is Nigeria fully ready for that now? We still have a long way to go considering the high initial costs of attaining or getting an electric vehicle. Then also our bad infrastructure, and also the alternative power supply that will be needed to really make this system run. But the two schools have been able to clearly, defend for and against, and I give kudos to you. So I'll be handing over, calling on Engineer Agbaje for the scores of AMINAT International College and Abeokuta Girls Grammar School. But sincerely, both schools have handled the topic excellently well. Well done.
Okay, thank you once again for this great session. So the score sheet goes thus. For AMINAT International College, for technical contents, you have a total marks of 30. And for Anglican Girls, Abeokuta Girls Grammar School, for technical contents, you have a total marks of 40. While the rebuttal for AMINAT International College, you have a total mark of 10. And Abeokuta Girls Grammar School, you have a total mark of 15. Then for your vocabulary, the tenses, the grammar, and the dressing, you have, for AMINAT International College, you have a total mark of 25. While Abeokuta Girls Grammar School have a total mark of 29. So today, the total marks for AMINAT International College is at 65. While Abeokuta Girls Grammar School have a total mark of 84.
Yes, in view of this results, I want to declare the winner for today remain Abeokuta Girls.
Well, it's a competition where students are allowed to be their best. One thing I can tell you for sure is both competing teams brought their A game to this competition. But as always, there have to be a lead winner or a lead participant. And on the program today, we have seen that Abeokuta Girls Grammar School emerged as the winner for today's competition. Now, in the spirit of sportsmanship and to show that this is nothing but a healthy debate to promote the study of STEM-oriented subjects among the students, we would now proceed that both teams extend a warm handshake in the spirit of sportsmanship. If you want to hug, you hug. This is not the end of the road. I like that. Yes, this is how it should be. Motivations are drawn from here. There is always going to be opportunity to do better. It is not the end of the road for anybody. When you stop learning, it's the day you die. So do not stop learning. Engineering and You is brought to you by Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon, FNSC, in collaboration with Nigerian Society of Engineers, Abeokuta branch. Thank you so much for watching the program today. My name is Miriam Usman. I'll see you next week where I bring you another set of interesting students who will compete on the program Engineering and You. Until then, engineering rules the world.